All right, the gentleman in, okay, the gentleman in white is a lady I want you. All right, come, three of you. Okay, you can come too. All right, start with him. I'll come, I'm waiting to come. Where's the mic? All right, ask the question.
Thank you very much, sir. My
you
question.
Have to speak out loud. All right.
Okay, so my question. Thank you very much, sir. My question is, what is the secret and wisdom behind longevity in obscurity? In other words, people don't know what God has asked you to do, and you are there laboring, and you have to stay a long time regardless of what you can see. Many people that you raise, or that God helped you to raise, let's say forsake, and then you most times or many times were in a position where things were very hard. So what was the secret, or what's the wisdom behind longevity when people don't see what you're doing?
Good question. Very good question.
Thank you very much. Good question. The the secret behind all that is something fundamental that every believer, every preacher must have to resolve. What am I doing in ministry? Am I pursuing my own agenda, or am I pursuing God's agenda? Am I pursuing my own agenda, or am I pursuing God's agenda? And everybody must continually review his heart about that question. Because if I am pursuing my own agenda, then whether I am seen, whether I am known, whether I am famous, whether I am popular, whether I am recognized, those things will become a problem for you if you are pursuing your own agenda. Are you following me? But if you are pursuing God's own agenda, then the issue of who you are, or what men say, or how they perceive you, that is no more a big issue. One of the big things I am trusting God to help us to understand today, the concept of being a tool in the hands of God. Being a tool. When a mechanic is working on a car, and he calls his boy to say, give me spanner number 6. Give me number 6 spanner. His boy will pick up number 6 spanner and give the mechanic. The mechanic uses the number 6 spanner for what he wants to use it for. When he finishes, say, give me number 12. He gives him number 12. The mechanic knows what he wants to use number 12 spanner for. The spanner has no voice. He has no input on what the mechanic is going to use him for. The mechanic is the master. He's the master craftsman. He knows which tool he wants to use. My brothers and my sisters, November 20 this year, Colonial Ministries was 45 years. The ministry on the platform on which I serve God was 45 years. I didn't make any noise about it. I didn't talk much about it because I said the assignment is still ongoing. It is only when we finish and they say we have passed that we can begin to celebrate. But I gathered a group of young upcoming ministers for a workshop in Ibadan to share with them, by the grace of God, how ministry should be done, how ministry should not be done. From one of the big things we need to understand about ministry, if we are going to last and last and last for God, from our hearts we must determine, Lord, I want my heart to serve you. In any whatever, it is God that must use us. We must not try to use God. It is God that must use us. Whatever way he pleases, whichever way he pleases. We are tools. We must learn to be tools. I have no voice in the matter. It is God who determines. And when you have that attitude, you will be amazed at what God will do with you. We are not in ministry for our personal benefits. We are not in ministry for our personal benefits. We are in it because of God's agenda. And if we are committed to that, it's very likely that we will survive for a long time. There are many other things, but this is a very crucial one.